FC Dallas will return home on Sunday for the final leg of the 2015 Texas Derby as the Houston Dynamo come to Frisco. How important is home field advantage down the stretch of the season? And what has Dallas learned from their playoff run last year that is helping them this year? We'll discuss it next in Keys to the Match, driven by Toyota. After a pair of tough Western Conference road games, it'll be home sweet home for FC Dallas over the last month of the season, with 3 of their 5 remaining games at Toyota Stadium, a place that they have dominated in 2015.
Yeah, and life was tough on the road for FC Dallas, and 2 tough matches, but you got to remember, this is an FC Dallas team that's won 6 out of their last 7 at home, and the key to finishing at the top of the Western Conference is winning maximum points in those last 3 home games. That starts on Sunday as they take on Houston, and this is an FC Dallas team that scores goals for fun at Toyota Stadium, so returning home should be the cure that ails FC Dallas.
Last season, FC Dallas qualified for the MLS playoffs for the first time since 2011, and the experience that this young roster gained in that season is going to help them down the stretch for what hopefully is another playoff berth.
Right, and that's, like you said, it really will help FC Dallas. This is still a young team. It was an even younger team last year. They were able to get 3 playoff games under their belts. Remember, they didn't lose any of those 3 playoff games, plus those big games down the regular season stretch. That's going to really help FC Dallas know the intensity, know how to handle it. Players like Matt Hedges and Victor Ulloa, key players knowing exactly what to expect, as every game is almost like a playoff game from here.
Turning our eyes to the opponent, the final leg of the Texas Derby might be the biggest one yet. The Houston Dynamo are sitting on the outside of the playoff picture, and a loss would all but eliminate them from playoff contention. Meanwhile, FC Dallas, with a win and a little help from around the league, could qualify for the playoffs on Sunday.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a cliche, but for the opponent on Sunday, Houston, this really is every game a playoff game situation heading into the last month of the season. They sit 3 points out of a playoff spot, with other teams having a game in hand above them. So a loss to FC Dallas effectively ends their season. You're going to see a team really battling, scratching and clawing out there as they have to get a win. For Dallas, every win takes you higher up the standings. You can clinch that #1 seed, even clinch the Porter Shield if you can get about 12 points from these last 5 games.
Sunday's match will be shown nationally on ESPN2 on the TV side, or you can tune in to the radio broadcasts in English on 100.7 FM, The Word with Steve Davis, or in Spanish on 1270 AM, La Voz del Pueblo with your host, Carlos Alvarado. Well, that does it for this week. For Keys to the Match, driven by Toyota, I'm Carter Baum.
And I'm Daniel Robertson. We'll see you next time.